Welcome back. Another day, another bad weather day. If you've seen the seat sandal video before this one, that was yesterday. Today it's still very much clagged in. I was hoping the forecasts were wrong. The forecast for here is snow, but cloud level was at 300 metres and each one of the fells today is over that. I think all but one Wainwright is over that, to be fair, but yeah, it was meant to be snowing, but it's absolutely bouncing it down, so I can't see that happening. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a miserable day, I reckon. So yeah, it'll help if I say what today was, didn't I? I've just parked up at the bottom of Little Mell Fell. We'll go up there and down the other side, up to Great Mell Fell. And then there's quite a bit of road walking before we get to Gowbarrow Fell. And then another bit of road walking to get back to the car, which the final push is a 20% incline up the road, which is lovely. Some of these roads to get here, Jesus, they've been a bit of a slog in my little tiny car. There's more metal in a can of Coke than there's in my car. But yeah, I'll just show you the flanks of Little Mell Fell, so that, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can sort of see the outline, but yeah, there's going to be nothing at the top. So yeah, I'll apologise in advance, there might not be much to see on this one apart from the approaches to and from the summits. There is something I have changed between Little Mell and Great Mell. There's a farm that you have to sort of navigate through, and from what I've read, the access roads, or the access path, has changed, requiring you to walk through some sort of swamp. That's certainly not happening today. So I planned a route that sort of takes, you basically just got to get to it from the road, which it's about 3k extra, but which is not really. So yeah, might get a wet backside as well, seeing as I'm in trail runners and these are all grassy slopes from what I can see. So yeah, I think waterproof's on for a start. It doesn't seem like it's going to let up. But yeah, anyway, I'll try not to waffle and try and video what I can, but we'll just have to see how it turns out. Right, so take two. So that lengthy 3-minute intro that you've just seen there was actually yesterday. I ended up being sat in the car for nearly 3 hours. The weather just out of nowhere, just absolutely lashing it down. Fog, like where I am now, you couldn't see this far down. It just seemed pointless to even try. I've never been to this area, and it's only 3 Wainwrights, but it's over quite a large area. So you've got Little Mell Fell straight up here, Great Mell Fell over in the distance, and I believe over there is Gowbarrow. So yeah, bloody hell, that sun's come out, jeez. Christ. So yeah, it's not raining today. This is probably going to be the best it's going to get today. And it might be the only real hiking day left of the week. I've picked a right week for this. I think cloud cover's meant to get to 450 metres at its peak today, so the tops are probably still going to be under, but I felt it was safe to at least get up and down them, although the first section down there, absolute bog, and I'm hoping this sort of shale like this, otherwise, because I'm in trail runners, so it might be a little bit sketchy getting down, but glad to be back out, because yesterday we just, yeah, ended up having to email the pub that I'm staying in and ask if I could check in early. So yeah, ended up checking in by 11 o'clock and then not really going out much. So yeah, anyway, take two this time, hopefully we'll get them done. Yeah, let's go. It is freezing. Well, in absolutely no time at all, maybe, I don't know, I don't want to pull my sleeve out to look. We are on Little Mell Fell. Oh. Really easy little climb that. Get around all this bog. It is incredibly boggy though. I'm already thinking trail runners are a big mistake here. I'm a bit concerned about coming down. Oh, my own fault, like, oh, yeah, I'm not sanding that. That'll do. Little Mell Fell. Yeah. My own fault. The Helvellyn video, I had issues with my feet afterwards. I've obviously not broke them in properly or for long enough. So that weekend I came, we did obviously the Grasmere circuit afterwards, which I want my trails runners for. But after that, we did a little 5 mile walk around Grasmere and Rydal. I had to go back to bed afterwards, and my feet, on my lower legs and feet were knackered. I had a load of blood pooling and swelling in my ankles, so would have definitely been a better option for today, but certainly not doing an 18k walk in them, especially when a lot of it's on road. So yeah, I think the cloud base is around 300ish meters, but that can't have taken me more than 25 minutes. So come off the western side now, drop all the way back down, to skirt around the farm, bit of road section, and then up to Great Mell Fell. Although I might be getting down there very quickly if I end up slipping. The weather, it's a bit weird, but it's half the fun, isn't it? Allegedly. Just stops literally a minute off the summit. I don't know if you can see, but the haze is just sort of wafting through. That's Great Mell Fell right in front of us, and there'll be a Blencathra behind it, but yeah, it just looks otherworldly. It's amazing. But yeah, I didn't realise it was such a big mountain to get off. Yeah, a load of sheep. Oh yeah, Mrs. throwing right through. That's Great Mell Fell over there with all them trees, and we've got to navigate down here somehow. Right, well, went a little bit off piece then. Came down the slope of Little Mell Fell where I showed you last time, through the mist. Come down to the bottom, padlocked gate. Oh, nearly. And similar with Black Fell, that I did last year. I don't like doing that. It feels like you're doing something wrong. You probably are, to be fair, but Jesus. Right, hang on. So the book that I have with this routing is at home, and I am literally I have decided to follow it the same way. I do remember it, but I'm not. Oh, wow, that mud's deep. Great time to start filming again. Yeah, this next section between where we get onto the road here and the approach to Great Mell Fell, I'm not doing that bit. It says the access points change through a swamp and whatnot. I'm not doing that. I'm doing the extra 3k along the road. Oh my god. Right. So yeah, googled it. Plenty of people have said it's a padlock gate, but there's no keep out sign, so they climbed over it. So I thought, right, go for it. Followed a sheep, what looked like a sheep track. Got to another big gate that wasn't padlocked, that had one of them little clasps on it. Went through that. Ended up in the neighbouring field, not the one that's apparently on my map. So just ended up traversing for about 20 minutes over absolute sodden fields. And you can see like the farms down below. I don't like it all. I just completely felt like I was doing something wrong there. Just want to get down onto the road now, because at least I know once I'm there, no else can go wrong. The Great Mell Fell is an out and back, and then we've got a load of road walking before we get to Gowbarrow, and then by all accounts a bit of a slog back. Lovely snow-capped mountains there. I ain't concentrated on them enough to know the Blencathra back there, which obviously you can't see now. Right, back on road level, so followed this road for quite a while now and basically end up over that way. Just a look, it's obviously Blencathra behind Great Mell Fell, which is there. And these are the Dodds, so I think Cloughhead, you've got Stuybarrow Dodd and Great Dodd, yeah. And then the one that's not covered in snow is Gowbarrow, where we're going. And then in the background there is the Helvellyn range, which just looks like you're in a different bloody world. I'm a bit knackered now after that descent. Gets a bit stressy when you feel like you've gone really wrong. But yeah, I'm going to grind this road section out because this is the bit that's adding to it. It should be 16k, so it's probably going to end up being 19. So once we get down back off the road, we've got road section down Ullcat Row all along here, and then you sort of skirt around the base of Gowbarrow and then climb up. But yeah, let's get it done. Alright, just on the last road section now, between the two Mell Fells. Weather forecast definitely didn't account for this, but I'm not complaining the slightest. What a day. Just about to start the climb to Great Mell. What a day. So there is actually two ways of getting up Great Mell Fell, which I should have got a breath back first. Obviously you can make it more interesting than just doing an out and back the same way, but saying that, I think I am going to go out and back the same way. So I've just passed the first one, which is a steep, looks like a steep incline, that's to the right hand side of the way we're going, or I'm going. Carry on up the hill and you come to this stile and continue the path over that way. Oh, these stiles are absolutely lethal. God. There we go. Right. On we go, see how slippy this is. Well, a little bit fuming here because, where is it? Straight in front there, right in the middle bit in the background, is Fairfield and St Sunday Crag. And the reason I didn't do it today and did yesterday's route today instead was because the cloud cover was meant to be under 500 metres and there's some exposed sections on there, and tomorrow it's forecast 50 to 70 mile an hour bloody winds. I won't change this though. What a bloody view. Over there is like Wand Open, Grassmore, or I'm not familiar with that area yet, but these are all your Dodds. Helvellyn Range, Fairfield, St Sunday Crag, Hearts Up Above Howe. Some of your far eastern ones there, Place Fell. I think in the middle ground there, just in mist, is the Nab. Little Mell Fell there that we've come up and down. And you've got sort of, I don't think you can see it from here, but Harling Fell and Weatherpot Hill. Weather Hill, Lord Pot Hill, or whatever. Anyway, I want a little bit of a breather because it's starting to get a bit chilly. Wow. Oh. Wow. Fucking hell. For that climb, that's all you get. Oh my god. Beautiful Blencathra. Wow. I'll try to get my bearings. Far right's Carrick Fell. High Raise must be behind it, over there. Far distance completely in snow. Yeah, Knot will be the sort of semicircular bit you can see, and then just in front of it with the sort of horizontal line through it, that must be Great Calver. Could be talking absolute balls though, but Blencathra Fell's there. That looks beautiful, that is amazing. So, Blencathra. I'm losing my bearings. So, I don't know where they are, but I see. Yeah, all the fells I've done, the northern fells, must be the other side of that. Yeah, must be. My god, this is stunning. What a climb though. Ridiculously boggy at the end. My god. I think I got a bit of a false sense of security with Little Mell Fell then, but I suppose you're already quite high up when you start. That were a slog. But this just looks amazing. Oh my god, just incredible. Right, well, I can firmly say today has made this not a wasted trip. I was a bit miffed yesterday. Obviously stuck inside all day, apart from 3 hours in car at the Hawes, bottom of Little Mell Fell, but oh, I've gone absolutely shin deep in crap. Yeah, a little bit miffed yesterday. And tomorrow is very, very likely to be an indoor day. Like I said, I think I've said before, it's forecast to be, well, mountain forecast that I used. I say it's Fairfield because that would have been the highest fell of the day for the planned route, and it was 50 to 70 mile an hour winds. Not a chance. And then when I've looked at the Met Office version of the mountain forecast, even at ground level it's meant to be 35 to 50 mile an hour. It's just not happening. The drive over Ullswater is very close to taking over the road. So yeah, to get a day like this today, just unbelievable. To say that like I say, the cloud cover was supposed to be no higher than 500 metres, 550, and you can completely see pretty much everything. But yeah, I thought we were going to have to go against the efforts and waffle more just to get these videos made, otherwise it's hi, this is me before I climb to the top, hi, this is me back down again. But yeah, weirdly, the least appealing part of this walk which is coming up once we get back down to the road. Oh, Jesus, this this is lethal. I'm actually looking forward to, because that little 3k road section before, to sort of bypass the farm bit, actually really nice. I think this is about 5 or 6k down. I hope it's k, not mile. And then it's a bit clamber up Gowbarrow, but it don't look as steep as what this is. It'll be sort of a direct one, but you sort of follow it all the way around and then back to the top, back to the car, sorry. But yeah, apparently it's called, Gowbarrow's called Airy Crag, or Airy Fell. I think it's Airy Crag. Airy as in air, not hair. So would expect it to be windy on there, but as I say, the very last section of the walk to get back to the car is a 20% incline, which my car had to sort of battle up in second gear, so we'll definitely be warm when we get to the car. I also forgot to mention that we got told to look at the trees up here, which is a sign that it does get very windy, which all sorts of weird shapes. See that one there? It must get absolutely ferocious up here. It did get cooler last time when I was ascending, but now up here it's just gentle. It is a cold breeze, don't get me wrong. I think the wind chill's supposed to be -2, but after that heart raiser getting to the top, I didn't take photos, you idiot. Never mind. Depending on where I've cut the last one, when I was talking on the way back down, I realised that I'd only filmed at the top and not taken any photos, so I had to go back up that boggy section to the top again and get some photos. So yeah, a bit of extra walking and extra ascent there, but worth it for views like that. I'll probably film sections of this walk, just the road walk now to the bottom of Gowbarrow. Fuck, Jesus. Bloody hell, that got me. Yeah, I can't imagine there being too much to see on this section, but I'm just glad that a decent-ish, well, decent for me, video is going to be able to be made from this week. So I think, very much think that this is going to be the only good weather day of the week, but I'm very open to being pleasantly surprised. There's a good view. Got Little Mell, Great Mell, Blencathra, Gowbarrow Fell. It's like a mini version of Yorkshire Three Peaks. Oh, lovely day. Right, so now just skirting around the flanks of Gowbarrow. Worst section by far for bogginess and being underwater. Yeah, it's a good job I looked at maps when I did, because the route I was going to take, I didn't realise you get round to, I think it's called Ridding's Plantation, then the path just sort of stops. It is quite craggy, so and by all means it might just be a case of it's a straightforward line and not to worry about, but I'm certainly not taking risks here. But instead, I mean, it's not much longer, it's just not direct, that's all. You sort of skirt around the flanks and then you catch up with the Ullswater Way and hit the summit from there. You see it all up there. So yeah, And I've also looked at the map and found a different way to get back to the car that is more direct and avoids that 20% in like gradient hill. But there's also an extra hill called Great Meldum, so we're going to give that a try, I think. There you go, I can just see the trig point peaking. We're nearly there. And the majority of it is sort of paved, but it's still waterlogged, and it's a bloody slog, I tell you that. Whew. There we go. Gowbarrow Fell. Oh god. Oh wow. That's Hauling Fell. Wow. Oh god. Definitely glad I left this one till last. All of Ullswater there, well, majority of Ullswater there. You've seen the last bit down there. Pooley Bridge over yonder, what I'm saying. Little Mell Fell there, that's the route I took up. Look, you can't see my bloody car. Yeah, that road at bottom, where the trees are, that's where I am. I think this is the diversion to take me back to the car, but we'll see. That obviously hilly distance must be Great Meldum or whatever. Great Mell Fell there. Carrick Fell. I'm going to guess either not or high rate, whatever, it's one of them three there. Blencathra Fells there. Whoa, Jesus, I'm in a bloody t-shirt here. Yeah, that's coming in there. Right, absolutely buzzing. There's a trig point up there from Gowbarrow Fell, where we've come from. Come down to Ullswater. I don't know if that's the nab. I don't think it is, but I don't know. But what I'm just saying is there the massive trig, I don't even know if you can call it a trig point as opposed to a, what's the word, obelisk on Hauling Fell. Yeah, what a day this has been. So yeah, the little ridge behind it must be where, is it steel knots? So that's essentially my one of my routes for this week, which I might not get to do. Arthur's Pike and Bonscale Pike, I believe. Lord, oh, I've done it again. Weather Hill, Lord Pot Hill, and then you come round to Steel Knots. Anyway, got to climb up here, back down, and then back to the car. Oh, Ullswater steamer just in view. Time that right. Oh, should have just carried on walking into Glenridge and had a pint on boat, shouldn't I? Right, let's get this last bit done. Cap off a bloody brilliant day. Right, so just before my battery dies, we're on the road to climb over another knackered fence. Little Meldum just over there. Not that I know what that is other than a hill. Climb the fence onto the road and literally just follow this road all the way around, eventually back to the car. You see someone coming down off Little Mell Fell. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here, just walking through this area. A tree fell in. When I first looked at it, it looked like it was maybe storm damage. And I mean, this lot possibly just because of how they're broken. So yeah, couldn't quite make it before my battery died there. But yeah, like I was saying, some of these you potentially see storm damage, but just keep looking around me, literally everywhere. Tree stumps. They're obviously, some of them are obviously not new, but then obviously when I climbed the gate, there's a massive digger. So I don't know if they're getting... Oh, never mind. It's a fucking Christmas tree village. But yeah, some of them you look across and it just looks horrendous, like mass deforestation. I don't know if it is. I've tried googling it while I was walking, so I was out, looked into it properly. But yeah, there you go. We'll leave on that view. All three fells: Little Mell, Great Mell, Gowbarrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see if there's another one this week.